What is a boundary? A boundary is how we teach other people who we are and how we want to be treated. And for someone who tries to set boundaries and that boundary is consistently broken, it actually breaks their trust. So she had told me about, as a child, she had been picked on by her older brother, and her older brother would constantly call her this nickname that she absolutely hated. And she would constantly plead with him, don't call me that, I don't like it. To call me that name. And he would consistently still call her that name. Well, unfortunately for my client, it started a very bad habit of her, or with her, of her not knowing how to set appropriate boundaries when it comes to names that people call her. So later on in life, here just a few weeks ago, my client, who is in a sales role, was having a conversation with a client of hers, and that client called her a term of endearment that made her feel very uncomfortable. Because of that situation with her brother, where her older brother had consistently called her this nickname as a child that she didn't like, and had not respected her boundary of saying, hey, please don't call me that. As an adult, she didn't know how to handle this situation. So, and, you know, in her asking her group of influence, you know, she asked, you know, how do I take care, how do I handle this situation? And she got a lot of different answers. You know, she had some people saying, oh, well, it's a Southern thing, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And she had other people saying, oh, just ignore it, ignore your feelings, none of that matters, you know, just keep going on with your day. But it was something that was really bothering her. So she didn't want to just forget about it. She didn't want to just brush it off like it was no big deal. So she ended up asking me about it, and was kind of telling me about the responses that she had gotten from other people when she had asked for advice on how to deal with. So when trying to set a healthy boundary, one, find an even emotional state. Your boundaries will not be, your boundaries will not be taken seriously if you're angry, or you're nagging, or you're pleading with the person. So find an even emotional state. 2, when you're setting a boundary, be assertive, be firm, but you can still be kind. 3, learn to be assertive. That is so key for all human interaction. Number 4, remember, setting boundaries is not mean. Saying no to someone else and saying yes to yourself is a lot of times the highest form of self-love. And 6, boundaries are not mean. So let's not make them out to be. That's all I have for you guys. I will see you again next week, and you all have a blessed day.